When I was first looking for solutions to do video conferencing, I discovered video. And one of the first things I did when I realized this was a purely web-based, really simple to use utility was to ask the people at Video whether they knew of anyone who was a real expert in the industry and knew how to run this as a hosted service, because I didn't want to have the usual traditional obstacles of getting up and running and testing this out. The first thing they did was tell me about ID Solutions, and I immediately was put in touch with someone at the company, and we talked about technology and video conferencing tools and different services that are out there. They were incredibly impressed with video and said it was the best thing they had the opportunity to be working with, but most importantly, they were ready to provide support service and advice to help us get up and running and start using it.
Partnering with ID Solutions has been a very valuable experience. From an IT perspective, anytime you want to try to introduce any new technology or any new software or hardware applications, it is really a transitional change that a lot of your end users may be somewhat resistant to. Having a partner like ID Solutions to be able to help give expertise as well as best practices and implementations help ease that process and help make it easier to introduce new technologies in your environment and make it something that is easily adopted within your organization.
As a physician, I shouldn't prescribe things that I wouldn't be willing to take myself if I had to. And one of the things that really impressed me when I met Rick Dawson of ID Solutions was that I would always meet with him using the same tools that he was encouraging others to use and that they were supporting. So I would meet with Rick virtually. I'm not sure I've ever seen him more than 2 or 3 times in person physically, but I've seen him a multitude of times online. And I thought the fact that he worked for and with a company that knew how to serve up and support the video tools and felt so good about it that they used those same tools to interact with their own clients on a consultative basis, to me was a great indicator of both the product itself, their belief in the product relative to many other services they're aware of, and their ability to actually provide a support service to help users get up and running.
When I met Rick Dawson for the first time, ironically, we met virtually, and it was really an impressive first impression because he is a very knowledgeable of the industry in terms of video and web-based collaboration. He's very aware of all the various products and solutions that are out there, and not only is he aware of those products, but he also understands various industries and some of the challenges in traditional IT organizations as far as those that are considering maybe going one solution versus the other. He has been invaluable at being able to have dialogue and being able to kind of think of all the considerations that the various decision makers within an organization may be contemplating when considering making an investment within a particular technology, and having someone who can partner with you that can help convey the message that you need to convey to those decision makers is extremely important in order to having a success in implementing any new technology or any new solution to your end users, because ultimately we're all trying to find what's going to be best for your organization, for your environment, and have a high level of success.
I've been able to introduce many different people to the team at ID Solutions because they saw the vision. They probably had an experience with myself or one of my colleagues, and were very excited and interested to sort of get up and running without many obstacles, without a bunch of complicated decisions. And I was able to direct them to Rick and members of his team, and they have been very adept at introducing the product to them, knowing how to help them get over any obstacles that they might experience from a decision-making perspective, working on different business processes, etc., and to demonstrate capability to themselves and others that they want to have engaged. We have a vision to have a very broad impact on healthcare by creating a virtual model, and in order to do that, I have to have partners that can work with us, that can help others get on the on-ramp. And having a team like ID Solutions has been a very integral part to that vision.
Having ID Solutions in our corner has been one of the most profound things that has allowed us to advance our virtual care efforts. The reason being is when we are doing the things that we're doing to advance our virtual care efforts, we're talking to a number of different potential customers and end users, and we don't always have all the right answers when the situations are brought up, where the needs are brought up, where the issues or problems or opportunities lie. Being able to talk to someone at ID Solutions and be able to kind of describe certain scenarios, be able to give them some of the challenges or unique issues, whether it be distance, whether it be bandwidth, whether it be hardware cost, whatever those considerations are, being able to have someone that you can talk it through and know that they are not just trying to push a particular solution or technology because it improves their bottom line is really a very key piece in being able to develop a partnership. You have to have a level of trust and comfort in knowing that you're not going to be pushed a technology because it increases someone's commission check and then find out 3 months after spending a significant amount of money in this solution that it's now going to be obsolete because there's a new product that's coming out, or there's a new solution that 6 months from now is going to be the new it thing. So I will definitely say that ID Solutions, they get it. And because they get it, that makes us want to do more business with them and be able to partner with them going forward. And that's why we're successful in our efforts in getting virtual care out to as many people that are willing to take that next step and follow that trend in technology that we have kind of jumped on board.